me, I've been prepared for life. If you told me let's do a marathon right now, I'll go outside and I can do a marathon. I've not trained for it. This year I did the Nairobi Marathon, a stand chart. I don't train, I just wake up and I go and do it. The reason being, for me, physical fitness is the most important thing on planet Earth. 100 push-ups, yes, it's on a higher bar. 80 push-ups, that's on a higher bar. But if you trained every day, Sid can now come and do 100 push-ups here, if I put him here to do it. If you train every day to do push-ups and to train your physical health, it's the most important thing. You're going to carry your body for the rest of your life. We're chasing money, we all want this money. Money comes and goes. Mental strength, mental stability comes from your physical form. God gave us all a physical form. Yes, we're all entrepreneurship. Like I said, I'm speaking to us as family members, as friends. I would encourage you to make sure the most important thing you focus on is your health. Physical fitness is everything. Preparation. When you walk outside your house, anything can happen. In Kenya here, I know hospital bills are expensive. Thank God I haven't experienced it yet, but I've seen other people go through things, and I'm like, that's something that you can protect yourself from. You know, if you go here, like, you know, I grew up in London all my life. I've never seen so many pharmacies. There's pharmacies everywhere. They want to flood you guys with nonsense. I don't even know what people buy in the pharmacy. Do you know what I mean? The only thing I ever bought from the pharmacy is a baby oil. No Diddy. Do you know what I mean? They want to flood you guys with you get a small headache, you go straight Panadol, paracetamol. What do you need all that for? It means you're lacking something. There's an engine. Your body is the only engine that will keep you for the rest of your life. In fact, your body is the only thing when you die you take with you. Imagine all these things that we're working for. I'm working so hard, making money left, right, center. When you die, you leave it all here. Everyone else is going to take it from you. You know? We all want to build generational wealth. For me, I've always even told Sid, I don't care two bits about generational wealth. I don't care what I leave here. The only thing I leave is information. When I have children, when I have plenty of children, it doesn't matter what I leave, as long as I leave them with information. Because we are all leaving, we are all passing. But as we hear, as entrepreneurship, you guys are people that have taken a step. I call us the crazy people. Because being an entrepreneur is almost, I call it, it's beyond crazy, because it's just like, it's easy to just go get a job and work for someone. Every day you collect your paycheck, end of the month, you don't have to stress, you don't have to worry, business goes down, you just find another job. For entrepreneurship, there's no way out. It's literally, you're the only savior. Do you know what I mean? For me, I grew up without parents. My dad died when I was 5, my mom died when I was 11. So I understand health. Health is everything. Like I said, everything stems from your history. So for me, I couldn't care less about money. I spend money, I make money, I lose money. But the most important thing is health. As long as I wake up every day, I can go to the gym, I can see the sun, I'm blessed. So preparation, if you guys are prepared, someone would have walked away with 20K today. Next time I'm bringing a way bigger amount. So I'm hoping people are going to train. And next time I'm going to do 150 push-ups. So I'm just giving you the bar there. So all I'm saying is, if you were prepared, someone would have walked away with 20K today, but no one is prepared. And I don't mean in a bad way, I mean as we're a family. If you're my sister, if you're my brother, I'm telling you, you're moving mad. You're not prepared. You need to prepare yourself. So preparation for me is the #1 key in life. Everything I've ever achieved in business, I've always been prepared. If I have a business plan, I make sure I'm prepared for you to say no. If you say no, I'm going to go to the next person. If you say no again, I'm on to the next person. I look for no's, because I'm like, what's the worst that's going to happen? You're not going to start. I'm still going to wake up and go to the gym. Sometimes Sid calls me and said, yo, bro, I got a problem, man. This has happened. I said, bro, what time are we going to the gym? Tell me, am I lying? Yeah. I said, what time are we going to the gym? That's the most important. Oh, this problem, I got this work to do. I said, bro, we can do all of that work later on. Let's go to the gym and you do everything else after. It doesn't matter. The most important thing, get your mind right and everything fixes up. 3 days ago, I said, go to your building, go to the gym downstairs. How you feel? I said, I feel much better now. I said, say less. So for me, it's something that's already in you. You can do it. So prepare yourself at all times. I know we have a lot of places to go. Like I said, now I'm just going to move on to awareness. Like I was saying, I was just asking you guys questions about religion. Does anyone know what year was Jesus born? To my Christian members, what year was Jesus born? To my Muslim, any Muslims in the building? Yeah? Please raise your hand. What year was Muhammad born? May peace rest on his soul. Huh? 7. Huh? 7? But what year? $30? ChatGPT, yeah. What year? Yeah. 33. 30 BC. Anyone? Muhammad for the Muslims? Huh? 6? 635. Jesus was born in 33 AD. Muhammad was born in 570 AD. Am I wrong by saying these are the two most important people in two religions? Am I right or wrong? But we don't know what year they were born. So, as I saying, awareness. Most people are not even aware about, and I'm not saying this in the wrong way. Like I said, it's nothing personal, right? Everything today is friends and family, and as if I'm talking to my brother or my sister. We're following and we're doing things we don't even understand. Because if you don't know what year Jesus was born, how can you even be assured that Jesus existed? We followed our mothers and our fathers and our grandfathers. But our great-great-grandfathers didn't even know Jesus because we didn't have the Bible. Am I speaking facts? Who brought the Bible to Africans? There you go. What were we doing before they came? Huh? Hunting and gathering is true. Were we okay or were we not okay? Huh? Well, it was absolutely perfect. In Africa, we'd never had a single homeless person. White people in the lands that they were thing, in the foreign land, they had homeless. Romans had homeless people begging for money, begging on the street. We never had anyone in the streets. Everything that you're now following, like I said, with brothers and sisters and best friends, you're following something that you don't even understand. So it's about awareness. What I'm trying to tell you guys is awareness. Yes, it's good to go to church. You might have spare time on a Sunday. You haven't got a lot to do. So you go to church. Pastors are just reading you from the Bible, the same Bible that was brought to us. We don't understand it. So I'm not meaning to make this like some political or how do you call it? I'm not trying to turn you away from your religion. I'm not trying to turn anyone. I guess I'm just saying it's all about awareness. Awareness meaning same thing. When I'm going to a shop, for instance, me, every time I sit in a restaurant, I can never sit with my back facing the back door. I always have to see the front because I want to be aware of my surroundings. When you're aware of your surroundings as an entrepreneur, you see opportunities when you walk around. I came in Nairobi 2021. I came on holiday. I just came on holiday. Corona, we still have a lockdown. I told one of my friends, look, let's go to Nairobi, chill out. As I started walking around Nairobi, I was like, I've never seen Nairobi like this. I usually just travel everywhere else, but I said, there is so many opportunities here because of my awareness. I'm so aware of all the opportunities that's always coming up. So when I'm in Nairobi, every single day I'm driving, I see opportunities left, right, center. I said, oh my God, this is the best place in the world. You guys are in the best place in the world, I promise you guys. But you have to see it. People say, oh yeah, but there's corruption. Would you believe me if I say corruption is the best thing that's ever happened to us? I know you laugh, but it's true. Personally, if you're an entrepreneur, use every opportunity. We are never going to change corruption. Don't try to change it. But you know the best thing about corruption in Kenya? It's open to everyone. It is open to everyone. I'm like, are you crazy? Like, this is for all of us. Yes. Am I lying? If a police stop you right now, you can talk. Come to the side, let's have a discussion. Chang, 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 you move. Things move. I grew up in London all my life. It doesn't matter how much money you have, you cannot bribe a police, or you can't even talk to the police. What does that mean? It means you're living in a rigid place. It's not open to everyone. There's so much that you guys are not looking at sometimes to be like, this is for you. So corruption, if it's there, it's for you. Don't think it's open to William Ruto and his gang members. It's for everyone. Do you know what I mean? And you're not going to change it. You're never, like I hear people say all the time, oh, we should, no, you're not going to change it. They built it that way. It's a machine that's already oiled, is running. Get with the program. And trust me, if you start looking at it like it's the best program around, you'll be like, yes, because things move. When you can move, you understand how you cannot move. Where in England, you can't move. And you can't move, the opportunities are more rigid. You can't, you know, right now if I get stopped, you have no driver license in England, pounding your car, court day, jail. Some people face jail if you're banned or license. Here you cannot, let me not speak too much because I don't know how this is going to end up. But you can move. We all know what I mean, right? So awareness is the most important thing. And it's like I said, I'm trying to just say, all angles, be aware of all angles. The religion you follow, your friends that you follow. Most people have friends that are your biggest enemies. The people that you walk around with is the reason you're not going to make it in life. If you look around some of your friends, oh, what are you doing Friday? Yeah, bar next door. Oh, what are you doing? Yeah. Going to the club, Gemini. You're going to fail so hard, I can't even tell you. And it's because of your friends. How crazy is that? The people that you walk around with is the people that are going to let you down. Sometimes it could be your mother. I know it sounds crazy. Like I said, with best friends, your mother is the one that's going to make you fail. You're doing things for her. Or you're doing things because, you know, there's so many reasons. Your sister maybe lose you fail. Your brother. So your awareness, you have to be aware of every situation. So let's talk to my sister there when you said earlier, money is the most important. You need to be aware more than anything because you want to make the money. If it's for the money, look at, if this person going to stop me making the money, I don't want to be talking to them. You need to be able to cut people off. I know you guys, lots of people, sometimes you go in a WhatsApp group, you see so many people always do the updates, Instagram update. Oh, if you're this, if you're that, you know, all the motivational things. Believe me, it is harder than you can imagine to cut off the most closest people, but your enemies are walking right next to you every single day. But you have to be aware of it, you know? So awareness for me has always helped me achieve everything that I've come to in life. I'm not saying I'm somewhere more than anyone, because at the end of the day, like I said, there's no perfection, there's no right or wrong in anything we do. But we're entrepreneurs, we want to win, we want to achieve things, and to achieve things, believe me, you're going to have to you're going to be prepared, you have to be aware. Those two things I believe you can't get away from. So even when you go to pitch, for instance, if you have an idea, you're going to pitch someone, find out who this person is, find out their surroundings, find out what they like. Just awareness. Awareness is everything, guys. And like I said, next time I'm coming up, I can't wait for if Derek invites me again. The challenge is going to be bigger. We're blessed to be working on some really big projects at the moment. I can't reveal it yet because for me, I don't believe in the devil anyways. I always tell people what I'm going to do. You know, sometimes people say, oh, don't reveal your plans. I'm like, who cares? No one's going to copy your plan. Reveal your plans, guys. Tell people. If you want to do something, say it. No one's going to, you know, people say, oh, don't speak your plans because the evil eye. There's no evil eye. No one can stop you achieving anything you want. Do you think an evil eye is going to stop, it's going to make Arsenal win the league? They're never going to win the league. Doesn't matter how much voodoo we do. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't matter nothing. So think about it this way. Just for me, the most important thing is just stay resilient, stay pushing, keep selling, keep learning, keep pushing, and you're in the best location on planet Earth. I've been blessed to travel all continents in this part. I can tell you, Nairobi is a blessing to be in. And you guys are in the driving seat because you guys are pushing entrepreneurship. You know, I spoke to someone the other day and I said, oh, what, should we just buy Bitcoin and just call it quits? But that would be just laziness. How are we going to build a future if we all just buy Bitcoin and we wait for it to go up? So you guys are, me, I call it the most important. The reason I want to get in business, number one, is to just help, first of all, of course, for my selfish reasons, to make money, which you cannot go by. But secondly, is also just to give people opportunities, like jobs. I'm blessed enough to have hired over 300 people. So that's a blessing that I just call it from God. So yeah, That's the reason why I mainly do it. First of all, like I said, we all have selfish gains. We want to make money. But most importantly, it's also give opportunities to people and see people thrive. And when I look at you guys, I just like, I always know that somewhere in here, one person is going to make it big. You know? And somewhere down the line, be prepared to not make it and be okay with it. And when you not make it, have one thing that you're going to win in every day. And that's why I say to you guys, fitness for me, if you actually focus on fitness and you will win every day. Like I win every day. There's no day that I've ever lost because I'm just like, last year when I came, I had abs, no D. I still got my abs. I've had abs for 15 years. Yeah, so for me, I know it sounds crazy, but they say 1 in 100 people, 5 out of 100 people are going to be rich between the age of 30 and 40, are going to be millionaires. 1 out of 1,000 people have abs. Now you tell me, I've been in a posh gym in London where millionaires, even a billionaire will come up to me and say, yo, how the fuck do you look like this? Do you see what I'm saying? And for me, that's now the most important thing. I'm like, this guy's, I look at him and he's like, my eyes like a trillionaire, but he's looking at me, asking me for information that, how do I achieve this? How do I want to be like you? So like I said to you guys, yeah, everyone always wants something they don't have. No matter, even billionaires are out there. See Jeff Bezos, he's in shape. You know what I mean? So the two things I just want you guys to take away from this: preparation, be prepared, and awareness. And if you can find something to win in every day, you'll never lose a day in your life. That's it. Thank you guys.
So in the case of like Theo, right? Like he was at 73, almost at 80. Other than maybe daily training, what do you think like we could do to like just just kind of like strengthen that mental capacity to keep going, like when you know you're at like that very end, but you know like it's still so very painful. Like how do you mentally like strengthen yourself in that way, other than like daily training, if that's possible?
Yeah. So how I do that is, he made it 73, right? He failed today. Tomorrow he can try again. For me, the way I just answer that question is, if he goes to gym tomorrow, he's gonna do maybe 75, maybe. If he goes to gym the next day, he might do 60, he's gonna go down again. But the most important thing is he keeps going. I guarantee you by next month, he'll be doing 100. And he'll laugh at himself saying, imagine that's all I had to do. So the same thing with resilient in life, like you've given up. Sometimes when you're doing a business, you give up just before you reach the other side. So you have to just keep going no matter what. Like, who was I talking to earlier? Someone asked me, how's business? Who was I speaking to earlier? Yeah, you asked me how's business. I said, we're alive. I said, I'm still in business. Do you know what I mean? The economy is fucked right now. Everyone knows it. The Kenyan economy, we don't gonna hide behind it. But I'm staying in business, you know? I tell you guys, my lease monthly is 4 million a month, 4 million shillings. Where, yeah, I escape. So I have to make sure 4 million I pay every month. Yes, there's months where everything is fucked, and I go to the landlord and say, bro, I'm telling you, things are fucked. This is money that I'm waiting for. And I find a way to just keep spinning the game, spinning the ball, and be like, I'll catch you next month. Then the money powers up. Sometimes I'm at 12 million, like, yo, when am I gonna get 12 million? I called Sid, I said, bro, I'm fucked. I need 12 million. Where am I gonna get 12 million from? I said, you figure it out. I go figure it out. You figure it out. No matter what, you figure it out. So for him, as I say to me, I know I'm gonna go to the gym. If I lose everything, so what? I'm still me. Do you know what I mean? So with Theo, the answer strictly is, he should train every single day. Do you know what I mean? And if he trains every single day, he'll look better, he'll feel better, and you know what I mean? He'll be doing 150 easy. Because how much do you weigh probably? 70 kg?
62.
62. Yeah. At 62 kg, you should be able to do 250 push-ups. Fact, so I'm telling you. I weigh 87 kg. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's just the answer to keep it simple.
Let me ask mine. Guys, everyone here is a witness, alrighty? Everyone here is a witness. In the aspect of awareness that you talked about a lot, everyone is aware that he stopped at 70. Then we told him, psych, 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 gets to 100. Then where did he get to?
80.
Yeah, that's number one. Number two, that's number one. Number two is, remember his words. He didn't say gets to 80. He said gets to the highest amount I reached. Yes. Yes, beat his highest amount, which the highest amount is 70. Because once he stopped the 70,
And then
started the 10.
again.
So, technically, I beat you, but it's okay. So, yes, in the aspect of always running for what you want, which was the 20,000, it'll be the... Alright, so as you think about it and ponder, let me finish to the next question. But my 20,000. Is the next question not?
Yeah. Hi everyone. So my question is to the speaker. Is the challenge still on?
Hey, you come a bit closer, sorry.
Is this challenge still on?
Huh?
Is the challenge still on?
The challenge. You missed the challenge. Too late. See? Preparation. You wasn't prepared to be on time. Am I lying?
Where? Distribute. Among the people who took their time or whatever they did to come up here, which is it's your choice, but it's a good approach. If you distribute it fairly and the remaining amount which could be probably high by which you can give it to the winner.
I have a question. There's something that I normally probably see people do, and also I'm consulting. Before you came and set up base at SK8City, whatever was there before, or you set up shop there, what preparation went to that? In terms of, I see people saying it's not the best idea probably to set up shop and then now you wait for customers. It's better to, I think, start online or something, just build online bars, and now when you launch or when you start, at least you have people to bring that, is it $38,000? Yeah, so what marketing did you do? What's the story behind it? Just a bit, like 2 minutes.
Okay,
what
yeah,
marketing,
so,
what tips, give us tips.
Yeah. So that's a very good question in terms of basically you're just saying, how can I put it all up without having like do market research or no, for instance, and put a lot of money. For me, I go with it's self-belief. Do you know what I mean? For me, self-belief is something that I know personally will work. I don't need, and this, it don't sound thing, like I said, this one thing I also want, if you can get this involved, you should know something by yourself. Don't discuss it with anyone. I know it's gonna work. I've designed it in my head. I've already seen something like it before, so I know what's gonna take. And I also know the amount of suffering it's going to take to make it work. Like I said, preparing is, I know how much I'm going to suffer. I've done so many things, so many businesses before, so business is just suffering, really. Like you just, you're doing things, there's no money coming in, there's people that you work with are letting you down, the idea might not work. So it's just self-belief, really. That's the most honest answer I could ever tell you. Once you believe in something, like if you have a plan, you go with it. And I always say to myself, there's no way God will let me get away with it if it's not gonna work. If it's not gonna work, trust me, you will know when it's, because it's like, you'll get to a point where you just have to close shop. But if God is allowing me, for instance, I get to a point, I'm like, for me, I've got half the money. Now I'm thinking, so for instance, I give you guys a story, I've got half the money, I'm thinking, fuck, this half the money should do it. I'm just gonna start. I go pitch to a few people, I need the rest of the money, there's no one's trying to come in. I'm like, fuck, I'm just gonna go start. Once I started, I even got stuck. In fact, when I was building skate, First 3 months I got stuck. Now the builders have done halfway. Things are stuck at I've got things that's supposed to come from China. I haven't paid fully everything. I'm just like, bro, what am I gonna do now? So I'm looking around. I'm praying to God. So you gotta pray. You also gotta be a prayerful person. Like I said, I never told you guys. I'm not religious. I don't believe in any religion. But I know God. I always say to myself, people that believe in God go to church. If you know God, I know I don't need to go anywhere. I know God is in me. If it's not going to work, my brother, I'm just going to go to my house and sleep. That's it. So the most important thing is just a self-belief that you will push over the line. And I promise you the universe, I know people, I've had people say this, but the universe always helps you out. No matter what, I'm sure you guys, most of you guys have been through a situation you're like, there's no way I should have got away with this one, but you did. So you know those are the small miracles, the grace that God gives you because of who you are. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. I tell you guys, don't worry about marketing. Marketing nowadays is pissy. The most important things that I did. Marketing is easy. Get your friends, social media, start pushing. It's not even that hard. We are a day and age where if anyone comes and sells you, oh, I'm going to sell you social media, I'm going to sell you a marketing package. And please, guys, no offense to any marketing person. Like I said, we're friends, family, this and that. Yeah? Rubbish. Everyone can do marketing now. We all have social media. We're living in the easiest era in a human being. You don't need to go to radio stations to pay them. You don't need to go to TV stations. No one even watches TV. We all have social. Every single person right now has social media, no? If you come to rooms like this, say, bro, I beg you follow my business. Follow my business. You can stand in, hire 2 people, say, look, we just want everyone to follow. Before they leave this building, follow, follow, follow. Before you know it, people are knowing what's going on. Social media. You don't need nothing else. Don't let nobody sell your marketing package. Oh, me, I'm the best. No. Go to the influencers, no? Tell the influencer how much is it going to cost? 10, 20K, 100K? Look, I need you to post this 5 days a week for me. Can you do that? They'll do that. There's no special thing in marketing nowadays. Even Instagram is now starting to fumble people with my brother's business has gone quite down. He's got a business in London. He said the algorithm thing is a bit fucked up now and in terms of how they're doing it. But either way, he told me, but don't worry about it, I'm gonna figure it out. Do you know what I mean? So the most important thing is marketing is easy. The hardest part is the idea and the engine. Is it going to work? Do you know what I mean? And customer service. That's it.
So people always expect numbers. Maybe you could show how much you raised in this kind of story. So that's the first question. And the second one is, so awareness, you have had the opportunity to travel around, so you know the kinds of opportunities in Nairobi.
Yeah.
How could us, as maybe or other people who haven't been as much traveled as you, just kind of grow that awareness themselves?
Yeah. So I'll answer the first one. I mean, numbers are different from when we first started. When I first started, I think the first 2-3 months, first month we did like 40 million. Second month probably like 30. Then December came, did another 40. So numbers have gone low compared to where we started, but also the marketing has also dropped in terms of, like I said, social media. At first it was paying like influencers left, right, center. But also the economy's not where it's supposed to be. So for me, during these times, like, it's better to not put too much money into marketing, and like I said, just to stay alive. In business, you're going to get to a point where sometimes, let's just survive the storm. Because right now, a lot of businesses in Kenya are going through a storm, and it's just the economy. There's no circulation not that great. So it's not the best time to try to punch the air and go all in. It's just time to kind of stabilize, put your seatbelt on. If the car crashes, at least your seatbelt's on, so you're going to be fine. So numbers wise, that's what we used to do at first. It's dropped. I raised, to do SK8City, it cost about $2.2 million. Spent about 2.2, maybe a little bit more. But I know for sure it's about $2.2 million. Myself, I had about 1.5, I raised the rest. That's another story for how to raise money. Raising money is not that hard. The hardest part is going through the nose. I can tell you, look, if you have an idea, it's gonna work. Like, just the right people are the most important people. You could sit with someone who's worth $1 billion. If they're not ready to listen to you or they're not hearing you, you won't even get a coin. You can go sit with someone who only has $1 million. If your idea is right, they'll even give you 800,000 of it. I keep 20%. So it's about speaking to the right people. And you're gonna have to waste your time with a few wrong people. But like I said, that's why you also have to be aware. I remember sitting in those times I sat with some 2 rich guys and all the wasting my fucking time with these knuckleheads, yeah. Yeah. Then somewhere off the line, I just stopped and said, you know what, guys, it's okay. If you guys ready, if you guys are one time when you're ready, you let me know, I'll let you know, and believe me, just like that, we've never spoken again. So you have to be aware that you're going to the right place, or you're not going, or you talk to the right people, or you not talk to the right people. So yeah. Did I answer all of it?
Yeah.
Question. How is your mental now that you've done this for, I believe, a few years now? How are you coping mentally?
Mentally, I have learned a lot, and that's a good question, and thank you for asking now, because there was a time I was sitting down thinking to myself, man, did I make a mistake? Like, there was a time I kept on thinking, and sometimes we sit and we laugh. I said, bro, I could have just bought a brand new Range Rover, bought a couple apartments, put the rest in Bitcoin and just relax and not go through the storm. But that would have been the easy route. My idea is to build SK8 in Nairobi, was to build one in Dubai next, Uganda, South Africa, and then go to Nigeria. So my dream was bigger than the soft life, if that makes sense. I like choosing the hard parts. That's the same thing as I was saying about going gym every day. It's easy for me because I'd rather do the hard things. Energy is the same. If you're a security guard that you got, you know, security guards that open the gates all day, I look at that like, this is the hardest thing in the world. Because you just have to stand there, you open the door, you close the door, you open the gate, you close the gate. It's the same energies I'm going to spend suffering what I'm doing. But at the end of the day, I can choose to wake up anytime I want. There's sometimes I can even quit everything I'm doing and I'll be okay for a long, long time and live good life. But for him, he cannot because he needs the money. But the energy is the same. Does it make sense? So my mental health nowadays, I've never been the person to chase happiness. I don't believe men should chase happiness. Not in a bad thing. Everyone should do what they want. But I just think men should not chase happiness. We should chase greatness. Like, at the end of the day, I'm only young once. So my mental state doesn't really matter right now. As long as I can go to the gym tomorrow, today I can eat my food, I'm okay. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm talking real friends. That's the most important part. Yeah. I'll come to you, so I think. Did I answer?
So we need one more question.
So my mental health is great.
So my question is, how do you identify the opportunities in such a saturated market?
How do you identify the opportunities? Look at where, for instance, I always look at the opportunities like when you're outside every day, look at where's the money going. Do you know what I mean? Look at your friends. If you have to, this is a good idea. I used to use this and it's helped me a lot. But now we have phones, you don't need a little notepad anymore. You can just have your phones. If you see someone spend money, just write it down. What did they spend their money on? You know? For instance, someone's going to buy coffee, someone's going to buy... For instance, the other day someone said to me, I want to start doing events. My mind, I looked and I said, events business is probably one of the worst businesses you can ever get. Do you know what I mean? Just personally, as like, because I already have the experience in it. And in Kenya, the money on that side is not that heavy. And also, the targeting of people, like the niche is such a small niche in it, and the competition is too high. So big guys like Warren Buffett, they used to say these things about it's about the right vehicle, but it's true. It's like opportunities like how much money do you want? First and foremost. Someone told me the other day, Dee knows I used to do pocket gym, right? So pocket gym was a passion project for me. It was a project that I wanted to start first to just get into the Kenyan market, to gain some friends. But I know, I already did my studies. 98% of Kenyans have never stepped foot in a gym. You guys know that? 98%. So already, I knew I was fucked. I'm in a shitty business. The gym business is trash in Kenya. I mean, like I said, we're friends, family. I can tell you the truth. There's a lot of suffering going on. Because, first of all, I have to beg you to go to the gym. What's going on?
It's an amazing community. I always go back to the core ideas. I think the speaker also mentioned so that you only need a solid idea and self-belief so that you can actually make it. And finally, all entrepreneurs are pushing. As you say, man aims in hard businesses, some big businesses are just trying to survive. And if you're there holding on, just keep pushing.
Thank you. You're
Hi everyone. My name is Bonaventure from this City working tech, working at tech. I have a few happy dollars. First one, I'm happy that my younger sister, our last born, is doing her last exam today morning. So that's pretty good. Okay, second thing, I'm also happy that starting January, we are doing our first ever official coding bootcamp. We are calling it a marathon. For context, I've been working in EdTech for about 5 years now, and I work with a number of bootcamp providers across Kenya, across Africa, and even outside. Now I'm just merging all that information and packaging it into a number of cohorts that are going to begin next year. So if you're someone who wants to get into tech and you feel that you can't be tech and you want to be part of a community, we're going to have very small and intimate classes that you can join. Starting January, I have very few slots remaining. I'll make sure that you have physical and online classes. The other $50 I have is that I'm seeing my parents today. Now, for those of us who tunatoka kule nje, ukikaa Nairobi and you're starting your life, it takes a while before you travel home to see your parents. They're coming over to see me and I'm really excited for that. So,
Umesema wazazi wafai tu kuomba ni sana. Your hand up, your hand up. Any happy dollars from this side? Yes, we can.
Hi guys. Two happy dollars. One for Benja. The other one for pottery items.
From this side.
One to ask for the guys. Are we invited? No. Okay. I'm still using my dollars. It is good. If you identify as a name, can you come? Thank you.
Pass me my ring.
Anyway, I think you get a good job. I hope you have fun today. And the $50 just
Nilikuwa kwa distro. Nilikuja kwa distro.
Boss. Interesting for the guys actually. I'm not gonna lie, now you're the single show. That's really cool. Yeah, so you guys have an amazing time, have an amazing day. Dala is next week, my guys. I hope you same energy. Want to see you guys rolling, dancing, doing the whole thing. And by the way, guys, don't skip. At this way, we are tablets and pictures and everything. So I'm so curious here to put this up. Very nice. And the last dollar, those are me. Those are us. Then now the actual one, I give it to the speaker. The speaker was amazing. I like the fact that I've only trained 1 month this year. Ningepatikana hapa December, tungefanya 150. But anyways, yes, so I'm happy to know the progress that I have really repeated. And yes, I am looking forward to next time. Put 50,000.
Can I play the different?
For the next one. So you put the challenge, you know. So
A reminder, no people giving $100. The QR code is there. And as always, if you have a kabambe, don't feel bad. You can have the USSD, yes. On to this side. First of all, $100. Very much. Yes.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
My name is Pro Clearance and with $5. One, it's a good day. Two, I am happy because my branch, Pro Clearance, was achieved quite a big milestone, and the milestone was TikTok recognized me as an African All-Star Impact Creator in the continent. Hey. There were 20 of us, happened to be among 20 people on the African continent. So that was a big milestone. Fight for that.
Hi everyone. $3 happy. One for myself for being here today because I haven't been here for a long time. Woo! Thank you. Another happy dollar for Selena for organizing Gaddies to meet. She's been rallying and so one happy dollar for Selena. And the other happy dollar for everyone for being alive and being here. Good day.
Can you take us?
Brenda would like to showcase your company products, food, gems that people may not know of. You're welcome. The local market will be at RN Village along Long Road. And if you don't have anything to showcase, you're welcome to come and support other growing businesses. Thank you.
Any other grants? Going once?
The whole day we don't have Friday or Saturday. So we start by working out and then we have a party, so we go on the beach and if you look at stuff, please let me know and then set it up.
We do quick announcements for the guys who and for those who just love coming to football. There's football today happening at same place was grounds. So you can come if you paid, but you want but if you want to come and enjoy the banter, don't come see people be done that in the pitch. So come and enjoy, fans are welcome. And finally, the girl announcement.
So 7 days away, it's going to be next week, Saturday, starting at 6 p.m. It's going to be amazing planning. So just wanted to announce a few things. So first thing is that we had your last year's thing. With someone that just one powerful person that put you on here. They just told you my secret transition there. So together with the office of Tatawachi, we're going to be bringing him. She's going to be our keynote speaker. She's going to kind of give us some words of encouragement. Peter is a man of no introduction. He's done a lot business-wise, I'd say. Was even talking with him last time. He was telling me. So I think his last company around from that $50 million or something of the sort. So really amazing guy, powerful guy. So we're going to have that. Alongside that, we're just going to introduce some of the partners that we're going to be partnering with. So we have SK8City, so they're going to be, they're kind of going to have their own desk at the community that can also sponsor us a bit. We have traffic, which we have as office, so they're kind of in charge of kind of running the SEC on that side. So we're also going to be in the room, starting them, of course, as one partner. We have Captain German, who's going to be partnering with us. Man like German. And I think who's going to be partnering with us, to kind of provide the geography and photography of that particular day. It's going to be a red carpet, the entrance is going to start at 6 p.m. On entrance, just the way my colors happen, Japan at the red carpet, Japan at a lot of photos. You know, when you're starting younger, you know, the red carpet, all those flashy, and all that. You know? That's how it's going to run. It's going to be a great extension. That's how it's going to be. Everyone, you know, the men is in that video, really nice suit, you know, the ladies, of course. So that's going to be it. Okay, so let me finish up with this. We have the hackathon. They have Alex, who have kind of sponsored us for the entire year, just to give this group. We're going to use Chairman's Chronicles, who is part of Sheila's venture together with Consulting. They are also going to be partnering us. We have Minching, which is my chicken farm. So that's event that carbon. You know, it's probably a lot, but you're going to see them on that particular day. We are trying to, because last year the problem was some of the values were arriving at like 7 p.m. that year. I know you guys are actually nice and all that, and that's okay. So we're trying to see whether we maybe have a website to make up artists, so that you guys don't have any different kind of get it. You know, start 6 p.m. we can start. You guys you're not going to have to do past. We'll still have one just for emergencies, touch-ups, you know, anything of that sort. We'll try our best to kind of have one person over there, right? So I can go over the entire program right now. Let me see if I can find it. So yeah, so 5 to 6 p.m. Of course, it's arrival. 6 to 6:30, we're gonna do a bit of housekeeping, and then we can have music playing in the background. So we, for this year, we do have a special kind of hide out a really special team. So we have the DJ, the MC, and then we have a dancer. So we're going to be having 2 dancing sessions for the entire dinner. It's not going to be like the normal dinner where you just anyone else, the band of and now we've kind of decided to just kind of hire them out, all from one crew, so that the energy can be really, really high for that entire night. So, you know, in terms of some of the awards that we're kind of looking to kind of give out, so we have Speaker of the Year. That's going to be something we're going to be sharing off a nomination form today, and it's going to start today and then commence all the way to next Friday. These are the awards. Speaker of the Year. We have Entrepreneur of the Year on the male side. We have Entrepreneur of the Year on the female side. We have Early Bird of the Year. Someone who's always been early to our sessions, always at 7 a.m. always.
Okay.
What's the first one?
So preparation and awareness. Preparation and awareness. And then we'll do Arctic Gala. So welcome to Arctic Gala 2025. Alright. So preparation and awareness.
Come to Skate City.
Alright. Yes.
Karibu Skate City.
Karibu Skate City.
Karibu Skate City.
Yes, sir. That's right.
So Karibu Skate City. Because of energy.
Yeah.
So let's do welcome to Skate City and do Arctic.
Pardon?
Karibu Skate City and do Arctic.
Alright.
Alright. We're gonna do this way. Alright. Come to.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so we do this in 3, and 2, and 1. Let's go!
Karibu Skate City.
Oh, man, this
Let's do welcome to Arctic Gala 2025.
Correct. Welcome.
Welcome to Arctic Gala 2025.
Yes, sir.
We're also looking at the people outside Kenya.
Yeah.
All right, let's go in 3, and 2, and 1. Come on!
Welcome to Arctic Gala 2025.